They say tomorrow is the future. But what if I told you the future is already here? From Europe's mind-blowing artificial sun, to Australia beaming clean energy across oceans to Singapore, the world isn't waiting for the future, it's building it. These aren't just megaprojects. They're history-making, boundary-breaking innovations that promise to reshape life as we know it. So what are they? How do they work? And most importantly, what do they mean for your future? Buckle up, because the future starts now. When most people picture a desert, what they mostly imagine is the sheer lack of, well, everything except sun, sand, and silence. No roads, no buildings, no water, and most certainly no signs of innovation. But now imagine standing at the edge of that same barren expanse, and instead of silence, you witness a bold vision rising from the sands. An emerging city, blending ancient heritage with futuristic ambition. Okay, the dramatic introduction aside, welcome to Silk City, also known as Madinat al-Harir, Kuwait's audacious project set to transform not just the desert, but the entire concept of urban living as we know it. At its core, Silk City is nothing short of colossal. Spanning 250 square kilometers, it dwarfs iconic European cities like Vienna and Amsterdam. To put it into perspective, it's nearly twice the size of Paris and almost as large as the entire nation of Malta. Meticulously planned down to the last detail, this futuristic city is designed to house 700,000 residents and create 450,000 new jobs. Imagine a vibrant metropolis rivaling the energy of mid-sized global capitals, emerging not in a traditional hub, but in a region long defined by oil. This isn't just a mega-project, it's an integral part of Kuwait Vision 2035, the nation's bold roadmap to diversify its economy and transition beyond oil dependency. At the heart of this bold vision stands one of its most jaw-dropping landmarks, Burj Mubarak Al Kabir, a skyscraper set to reach an astonishing 1,001 meters into the sky. That's 170 meters taller than the world-famous Burj Khalifa. Its architecture is nothing short of revolutionary. 3 interwoven, twisting towers, designed to gracefully withstand the desert's relentless winds, blending elegance with engineering brilliance. But this isn't just a super tall structure. It's a modern marvel, a tribute to human ingenuity, and a poetic nod to the legendary tales of 1001 Arabian Nights. In the simplest terms, it's the kind of structure that looks like it came straight out of Aladdin's lamp, only this time, it's real. Here's where things get really interesting. The financial engineering behind Silk City is just as bold as its futuristic design. With a projected cost of around 132 billion US dollars, this megaproject ranks among the most expensive infrastructure ventures on the planet. But unlike many large-scale developments that spiral into chaos and cost overruns, Kuwait is taking a calculated, strategic approach, leveraging integrated planning and global partnerships, including a key role from China's Belt and Road Initiative, and rolling out construction in carefully managed phases over 25 years. The goal? To not only deliver a world-class city, but to set a new global benchmark for cost control and sustainable urban development. Even before the city fully rises, the groundwork for Silk City is already turning heads. Take the Sheikh Jabar al-ahmad al-sabah causeway, a $3 billion US engineering marvel that now connects Kuwait City to the site of the future metropolis. It's more than just a bridge. It's a bold statement, cutting travel time from 90 minutes to under 30 minutes. This vital artery does more than enhance connectivity. It marks a shift from Kuwait's oil-centric past to a forward-looking future defined by innovation, culture, and global commerce. Compared to other megaprojects like Saudi Arabia's NEOM or the Jeddah Tower, Silk City charts its own course. It may differ in scale or scope, but it shares the same daring ambition to redefine what a modern city can be. Silk City isn't just a construction project. It's a bold new chapter for the Gulf, a magnet for global investment, a cultural landmark in the making, and a driving force behind economic transformation. At its core, this city is more than glass, steel, and scale. It's a visionary blueprint for the future, where technology, sustainability, and human imagination come together to create spaces that aren't just built, but truly lived. As its skyline begins to rise from the desert sands, Silk City stands as a powerful reminder that human aspirations, no matter how lofty, are within reach when we dare to dream big. But Kuwait isn't the only nation thinking on a grand scale. Australia's vision to deliver clean energy to Singapore is nothing short of groundbreaking. Imagine a power project so massive that its reach could span the distance from New York to Los Angeles, not once, but twice. A solar farm vast enough to blanket a city the size of Paris. An undersea cable stretching thousands of kilometers, delivering clean, renewable energy across continents. This isn't science fiction. This is the Australia-Asia Power Link by Sun Cable, one of the boldest energy projects ever attempted, exporting sunlight as a global commodity. On the surface, the concept sounds simple. Harvest solar power in Australia and transmit it to Singapore. But in reality, this is no ordinary solar farm and no ordinary cable. It's the largest solar energy initiative the world has ever seen, designed to power an entire nation with nothing but sunshine. And if it succeeds, it won't just transform how we generate electricity. It'll redefine how energy moves, how nations connect, and how the global economy is powered. To grasp the true scale of Sun Cable, consider this. Its solar array will span 12,000 hectares, an area 15 times larger than New York's Central Park. Just walking its perimeter would take hours. Then there's the undersea transmission line, a staggering 4,200 kilometers long, nearly double the length of the Great Wall of China, designed to carry solar power from Australia all the way to Singapore. To keep that power flowing reliably, the project will also feature a colossal 40 gigawatt-hour battery system, the largest of its kind ever built, eclipsing even Tesla's most ambitious energy storage solutions. This is a project of superlatives. The largest solar farm, the longest high-voltage direct current HVDC cable, and the most powerful battery system ever envisioned. It's a once-in-a-generation engineering challenge, pushing the limits of what's possible at every turn. Sun Cable isn't just about power, it's about possibility. Stretching across oceans and through seismic zones, it will deliver clean energy from Australia to Singapore with precision and stability. As you'd imagine, a project of this magnitude comes with a steep price tag, estimated at 30 billion Australian dollars, or around 20 billion US dollars, placing it in the same financial league as NASA's Artemis moon mission. Fueled by the sun, not fossil fuels, it avoids radiation, extraction, and environmental risk. With 17 to 20 gigawatts of solar power, it'll supply up to 15% of Singapore's electricity, cutting millions of tons of CO2 in the process. It's not just a power line, it's a lifeline to a greener, smarter future. This is electricity that won't come from burning coal, oil, or gas. It will come straight from the sky, traveling thousands of kilometers as a silent, invisible stream of electrons, flowing between nations with nothing lost but the warmth of the sun. In the world of megaprojects, few energy ventures have dared to aim this high. Take China's Three Gorges Dam, the largest hydroelectric plant on Earth, generating 22.5 gigawatts. But its cost? Entire cities were submerged. 1.3 million people were displaced, and environmental shifts were so vast that they slightly altered Earth's rotation. Sun Cable, on the other hand, leaves no cities underwater, no rivers rerouted, no communities uprooted, just sunlight, open desert, and a revolutionary cable stretching beneath the sea. Consider desert tech, a bold vision to power Europe with solar energy from the Sahara. Technically brilliant, but politically doomed. Governments couldn't align, investors pulled out, and the dream faded. Sun Cable, by contrast, is staying on course, backed by strong government support and serious private investment, including billionaires betting big on the future of clean energy trade. And then there's the Nord Stream pipeline, one of the world's longest undersea energy corridors, designed to deliver Russian gas to Europe. But fossil fuel pipelines are fragile, vulnerable to geopolitics, war, and supply chain shocks. Sunlight? It can't be sanctioned. It can't be embargoed. It flows freely, beyond borders and beyond politics. Sun cable is more than just a power project. It's a redefinition of energy independence. A future where a nation's geography no longer determines its access to electricity. If successful, Sun cable won't just power Singapore. It'll prove that renewables, not fossil fuels, can drive intercontinental energy trade. It will show the world that empty deserts can become global power stations, that the Sahara could one day power Beijing, that Morocco could supply energy to Berlin. This marks the beginning of a new era, where energy isn't extracted from beneath our feet, but captured from the sky and shared across borders like data through fiber optic cables. It's not just infrastructure, it's a shift in the very rules of the energy game. A move away from pollution, politics, and scarcity, towards something cleaner, simpler, and more abundant: sunlight, flowing silently through thousands of kilometers of cable to power cities that once relied on coal. Sun cable isn't just an engineering feat. It's a vision of the world we could build, one where energy is clean, limitless, and shared globally. If you thought beaming electricity across oceans was groundbreaking, brace yourself for something even more extraordinary. Deep in the heart of Europe, a colossal scientific endeavor is taking shape, one so ambitious that it's set to recreate the very conditions of the universe inside a laboratory. Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? Welcome to the Facility of Antiproton and Ion Research, or FAIR, currently under construction in Darmstadt, Germany. But this isn't just any research facility. This is a megaproject that will revolutionize our understanding of matter and the cosmos itself, spanning a staggering 150,000 square meters. That's 21 football fields. FAIR is shaping up to be one of the world's most significant construction projects, driving cutting-edge discoveries in physics. The FAIR facility will feature 25 state-of-the-art buildings, including an underground accelerator tunnel with a mind-blowing circumference of 1,100 meters. That's 10 football fields laid end to end. To make this monumental vision a reality, the project requires the excavation of 2 million cubic meters of earth, enough to fill 800 Olympic-sized swimming pools. But the scale doesn't stop there. 600,000 cubic meters of concrete will be poured into the structure, equivalent to constructing 8 replicas of Frankfurt's iconic soccer stadium. And to top it off, a staggering 65,000 tons of steel, the same weight as 9 Eiffel Towers, will be used. Beyond the sheer size, the design of FAIR stands as a testament to human ingenuity and engineering mastery. Allow me to break it down for you. The underground accelerator tunnel is precisely designed to accommodate cutting-edge particle accelerators capable of propelling ions and antiprotons to nearly the speed of light. This setup will enable scientists to replicate and study the behavior of matter under extreme conditions, such as those found in stellar explosions or the cores of planets. The facility's design is a perfect blend of functionality and innovation, with each structure purposefully crafted to further the mission of unlocking the universe's greatest mysteries. Of course, undertaking a project of this scale requires significant financial investment and unprecedented international collaboration. Originally estimated at 1.262 billion euros, or $1.3 billion back in 2005, the budget for FAIR has been revised, with recent assessments suggesting the need for at least 1.669 billion euros, or $1.74 billion when adjusted for inflation. But here's the thing. This increase reflects the complexity of such an ambitious, groundbreaking project. FAIR is a global collaboration, uniting over 3,000 scientists from more than 50 countries, all working towards a shared goal: the pursuit of knowledge. The scientific breakthroughs that FAIR promises are as vast as the universe it aims to replicate. By recreating and analyzing matter under extreme conditions, researchers will unlock unprecedented insights into the processes that drive stellar formations, supernovae, and the behavior of matter within neutron stars. These discoveries could lead to game-changing advancements in fields like materials science, nuclear physics, and even medical technologies, impacting countless aspects of modern life. In essence, FAIR is more than just a construction project. It's a symbol of human curiosity and determination. As scientists prepare to probe the very building blocks of matter and the universe, FAIR stands as a monumental testament to what humanity can accomplish when united by the pursuit of knowledge. Honestly, it's only fair that you're amazed. For this final project, I'll need you to fire up your imagination one more time. Picture standing in front of a machine the size of a football stadium, but instead of crowds and goalposts, it's filled with the potential for limitless energy. Sounds like pure science fiction, right? Not quite. This is ITER, the International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor, and it's far more than just another power plant. It's a $25 billion scientific gamble to bottle the same force that powers the stars. That's right, a sun in a bottle. But let's be clear, ITER isn't here to power cities or keep your coffee warm. It's not a commercial power station. It's an experiment, the largest and most expensive of its kind, built to answer one of science's most compelling questions. Can we make fusion power a reality? At the core of ITER lies its beating heart, the tokamak, a massive donut-shaped vacuum chamber where hydrogen isotopes, deuterium and tritium, are superheated to a mind-blowing 150 million degrees Celsius. That's 10 times hotter than the core of the sun. At these extreme temperatures, atomic nuclei collide and fuse, unleashing a tremendous burst of energy. But here's the real engineering marvel. How do you contain a miniature sun without melting everything around it? The answer lies in magnetic mastery. Instead of solid walls, ITER relies on incredibly powerful magnetic fields, strong enough to lift an aircraft carrier, to keep the superhot plasma perfectly suspended. This forms the world's most advanced magnetic cage, powered by superconducting magnets chilled to minus 269 degrees Celsius, just a whisper above absolute zero. For comparison, while NASA was busy launching Artemis to the moon, engineers at ITER were quietly assembling a machine so intricate it made even CERN's Large Hadron Collider look like a high school science project. We're talking about a 23,000-ton structure. That's the weight of 3 Eiffel Towers, rising in the south of France. Its parts are being shipped in from 35 different countries, making ITER the Avengers of energy research. Only this time, they're not fighting supervillains. They're taking on the laws of physics themselves. And if you're wondering how much it costs to build a star on Earth, here's the reality. Fusion isn't cheap. ITER's budget has soared over the years, now sitting at around $25 billion, more than the entire GDP of some nations. But if ITER succeeds, the payoff is nothing short of revolutionary. Clean, limitless energy, no carbon emissions, and barely any nuclear waste. To put that into perspective, comparing ITER to other megaprojects almost feels unfair. The James Webb Space Telescope cost $10 billion. The Hoover Dam, adjusted for today's dollars, will be around $2 billion. ITER dwarfs them all. But this isn't just a pricey science experiment, it's a blueprint for the future of energy. If all goes according to plan, ITER would pave the way for DEMO, a fully functional fusion power plant expected by 2050. And from there, the possibilities are game-changing. Electricity grids free from fossil fuels, cities powered by the same force that fuels the sun, and a level of energy abundance that could reshape entire economies. Yes, it's a long shot, but so was powered flight, space travel, and the internet. ITER is our energy moonshot. And if it works, we won't just be capturing the power of the stars, we'll be redefining the future of humanity. So what's your take? Are these megaprojects the blueprint for our future? or merely the first glimpse of an even greater transformation on the horizon? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Which project blew your mind the most? And do you think these bold ideas will actually live up to the hype? If you love deep dives into the world's most ambitious developments, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We've got more game-changing innovations coming your way. And hey, if you haven't checked out our breakdown of the top 5 most shocking abandoned megaprojects, it's right here on screen. Stay curious, think big, and we'll catch you in the next one.